And first of all, Corn Esports, this is a target ban if ever I've seen one. They're going to remove Maeve completely off the board for this one.
Zero surprises there. We were shouting about it for weeks now.
Alright, but the Makoa ban again is the staple red side pick, and Willow also removed for Corn Esports. Interesting. So do Contact Noir take away the Atlas, or do they go for something a little bit more targeted, shall we say, for this one? But no, they will remove the Atlas, so pretty standard red side bans, and the blue side do have priority with target banning. And now, here comes that first pick. It can't be a Willow first pick. We're already on to a good start.
No, I mean, I see no option but for Contact Noir to ban the Atlas. I'll tell you why. I don't feel like we've seen enough of Corn in the league so far to make target bans really against them. Contact Noir have very clearly stated these are our signature picks throughout the weeks. And it makes it easier to target ban into them. We've still got a huge depth of choice that they have there to pick from. But Maeve was definitely a big target ban. Corn locking in the Barrack to start with. Contact Noir responding with the Ashe, so frontline priorities as you would expect most of the time.
Yeah, and this is what we see from Contact Noir when they are second pick here. It's the Ashe and a DPS, a hit scan, so priority going over to Laji on the hit scan player. He's going to be more likely playing as Cassie. Saki is going to be on the signature Ashe pick. And Korn do get the opportunity of comfort in this Barrack. It's not seen really as priority. It's more like we need a second front line. This is what's available right now. But he can pump out obscene amounts of numbers. And speaking of obscene amounts of numbers, Korn Esports picked themselves up the Bomb King, His Majesty, and also that Genos.
So this is a really strong looking draft straight away from Korn. I've wanted to see more BK on Stonekeep specifically anyway. I think we've seen some really kind of janky drafts going for the last few weeks on Stonekeep, but BK's such a strong pick here. And putting that with the Luminary Genos is such a good idea. Contact Noir bringing in the Inara. We've seen Otto perform extremely well on the Inara. And there's the Grover pick. Also does very well on Stonekeep because most of the map is fairly enclosed. You know, the Grover can get his heels into a lot of his teammates from pretty much anywhere. There's some really good positioning can be done with Grover on this map.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, Khan is going to be the pickup as well, going for Corn Esports to get another comfort pick for them. But I do want to pick up on the point you made there with the map there. We'll get to Strix in a moment, all right? Contact Noir, these are picks that really excel on Stonekeep. I think Bomb King is fantastic on this map. Genos as well, same as line of as Grover as well. It's enclosed, you can get that heal mark through the walls very easily for them. And also the through time and space ultimates. Grover doesn't even have to aim for his axes down those corridors as well. He's going to hit a lot of them. But this is the thing we have seen a lot here, is that one team has gone for one sniper and then another team will respond with the other. So Strix for Corn Esports and Contact Noir secure a Kinessa pick.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the Kinessa as very much a comfort pick for Contact Noir throughout the league so far. Not so much on Stonekeep. And I think this is the first time that we've seen double snipers or the sniper face-off on this map. But there are a lot of long sight lines that they can take advantage of. There's lots of cover they can take advantage of as well. So both of these snipers can work very, very well. It's going to be really interesting to see how they face off against each other on this map.
Yeah, that is ultimately what it's going to come down to. Apologies, that was a really ill-timed hiccup, I must say. But we have our drafts, Tom.
Flippity floppity. The casting is my property. Welcome aboard to the first semifinals of the last week of the qualifying weeks here in Magistrates Legacy League Season 3. This is Corn Esports versus Contact Noir, and let's go to the rosters. Sader on the side of Corn Esports with Tinkerin Berg. Report me on the Royal Subjects Bomb King, Xenix 14 on the Luminary Genos, and Hero on the Unauthorized Use, Strix, and Storm of Bullets Khan, played by Noise Overlord. TJ, what's going on Contact Noir?
Contact Noir on red side, Fruz with the Rampant Blooming Grover, Conan with the Mother's Grace Inara, Etsu with the Impulse Cassie, Saki playing Battering Ram Ashe, and Laji on that steady aim Kinessa. Had to go a little bit Rap God because the fight is already breaking out over on the Keep side. Stun will land onto Saki, but he's going to be, well, relatively fine there. The rest of the team is going to back him up. First blood, though, on the other side is Conan. The substitute player has already fallen, and Contact will have to back away. The AoE from Report Me's Bomb King is ripping through the health bars of Contact Noir here to get some Etsu. What a good shot by Noise.
Right now, Corn Esports are as comfortable as they can possibly be. Conan is not able to get to the point in due time, and Corn Esports are holding off the fort. The keep is theirs to control, and I do like to see that even a juggernaut like Contact Noir are on the back foot on one of their most comfortable maps. Sarki going down there to report me, and Conan is low as well. Will he survive? No, he won't. That's 3 out of 5. Man,
3 out of 5.
Corn Esports.
Report Me. I think we are going to be throwing a few reports around. He charged that ultimate so quickly, and the King Bomb straight onto Saki, really making sure that the off-tank could not have any impact in that fight. And then a very simple team fight, you know, target prioritization, just pick apart this Contact Noir team. As Report Me, he's feeling good about himself, Wuffie. He's already pushing forward. Look at the AoE playing into that Grover perfectly here, as Corn Esports are pretty much free to push this along.
I like to see Corn Esports being this daring, because that is where Report Me really shines. I like when they're playing aggressively, because that allows Report Me to go so deep into the enemy backlines, and he's doing that so well. Look at the pressure. He's distracting Sarki, trying to put some attention towards him instead. He is being a distraction and a really good flank at the moment, but Latchy gets him in the end, and that's pretty much a reset for the side.
Yeah, there's only so much that Contact Noir are going to let you do before they say, alright guys, okay, no, we can't let you have too much here. Latchy, good shot there. Oh, he goes for the crit and gets a double kill onto Zenix. Latchy there playing a signature Kinessa pick, and this is what we've been saying when we see this guy play on Frog Isle, is just he uses teleporter to get into such aggressive positions, popping headshots like he's popping soft mints on your car journey or something like that. I don't know where I'm going with this one, Wuffie, but you know, Contact Noir are able to hold. There's a hold here.
Bag and it's full of old sandwiches. But right now, Sarki is going down here. He will not be able to pressure back. Nonetheless, Noise Overload will get Sarki as a response. And I do like to see this. Fruce will go down as well. There is just a full-on control going on for Corn Esports right now. Conan is all by himself. He won't be able to survive for long. And Etsu is the next one on the menu.
Yeah, this is just really good play on the high ground here. This fight starts off very much like one for each other, switching over. Saki is going to find the stun onto the Bomb King, but ultimately he's not going to get the kill there. Noise Overload has the other power available if he wishes to use him. Report Me gets kill onto Saki, trading his life in response as Latchy takes down the shot as a 4 versus 4. Etsu gets another killing blow on this. Cassie starting to dodge all around, picks up Zeta, hiding behind the wall. This is going to be our first defense for Contact Noir, and they tie up this game 1-all.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Corn Esports back at it again with them surprises. Getting the point fairly easy when we consider who they're up against. And then just followed up by a brilliant defense by Contact Noir. Now that they finally have to do it once in a while, they're actually getting better and better at defending during these seasons. And right now, I feel that this is the most comfortable setting they've had on a defense. They knew exactly what to do. They knew the winning condition for a defense, and they went for it. They weren't afraid to push a little bit onwards to get into the backline. And we just have to wait and see if Corn Esports can turn it around and get it to a 2-1.
Yeah, and I really liked how Contact Noir pretty much set the battle lines here. Etsu's going to get a double dismount with that blast shot. Now turning his attention towards Strix. Scout use as well, so there's going to be no sneaking allowed on this Corn Esports team. Barak already has to use that dome shield to get the kill on Zakona. Zenix with a through time and space will pick up Etsu. And once again, Corn Esports are able to win this team fight. And Hero getting that shot onto Saki as he tries a battering ram away. Not going to keep him alive for much longer. Really well played here by Corn Esports.
They're holding off the right side. He wants the cathedral to be a holy place of no war. So he's saying, no, get away. Sarky trying to jump in. The seismic crash has connected onto Seder, but he's not afraid. He's like an Eminem song right here, because he's not afraid to take a stand. With the overtime taking, Contact Noir are in control of the point, but for how long? That is exactly the question at hand.
Report Me and Laji having a bit of a 1v1 there. Laji was able to juke out, but Report Me still got the kill. 99% in favor of Corn Esports. Really like the initiation from Conan, and also just the sheer denial of Report Me's King Bomb. Not able to get anywhere near the fight. That could really spin it here, but Corn Esports are now going to direct their attention over towards the point itself, as Contact Noir still isolated in this keep. They're very split as a team. They can't impact each other's skirmishes. Conan falls. It's going to be another capture here for Corn Esports as it finally does go through. Report Me able to get 2 more kills. Triple kill, in fact, for the Corn Esports Blaster player. And goddamn, we've seen Bomb King really take off on this map, and Report Me is having a field day.
This is just what we see every single time we see a brilliant player on a Bomb King. They're able to add so much pressure to the field. And speaking of pressure, an overpower will get Etsu while Report Me is doing his little circus over here. And Lati, he is forced to stay behind cover, so he cannot snipe, because what if he gets hit by 2 bombs? He'll be dead. And speaking of that, Sarky goes as well.
Yeah, but Laji is going to actually be able to free fire here. It is really nice work here by Hero, able to keep the Kinessa down as well, making sure they can't get any shots out. And Hero is having to play near enough perfect with his positioning. He needs to be aware every time of where these of where the Contact Noir is, because of course, as you say, 2 bombs from a Bomb King will be enough to take down Kinessa. Strix is equally as squishy as well. It won't take much to take him down. As we go here, Saki's going to channel the battering ram, looking for Hero. Flashbang onto the Saki. There it goes, the dominance, and is shot down in mid-air. At least the cooldown is not going to be used there. That's the only resp I can give there. But Corn Esports are looking pretty good here as Contact Noir, they have to back off again.
58 seconds left on the payload clock. Corn Esports on the receiving end of advantage. And right now, that battering ram shoulder bash will not help you too much, but the assert dominance will keep Saki alive for the time being. Seder going into the small area to see if he can get through. He will with the help of Hero. Now moving back towards the payload to see if they can push it forward.
Oh my word, Seder was so far forward there, but really nice poke work coming out here by Contact Noir to take down Etsu's Cassie to such low health that Zeta's like, oh, don't mind if I do, and just get the kill on there on the way out and keeping alive. Fantastic play here by Corn Esports, and this is a relatively even game here. Contact Noir have been shut out for the most part. Fruz has just not had this impact on the Grover. This is really throwing back to Contact Noir versus Orphic on Brightmarsh. Fruz on this Grover just was not able to impact as much as he wanted here, because Corn Esports have just got to turn this around completely. Laji gets taken down by Hero. Report Me gets another kill. It's all going down in this fight. The shoulder bash is going to be blocked. The kinetic burst not going to result in anything. Grumpy Bomb onto the point. Fruz will fall before he can drop down. Corn Esports will push successfully against Contact Noir.
Do I need to say anything else but Bomb King damage output? When Hero and Report Me are working together on these damage dealers, like, they have so much space. Seder can run around the whole map doing whatever he wants and he'll still capture the points. I'm so impressed by this overly aggressive strategy that Contact Noir is sitting at a 3-1. What is this? This is not what we see normally.
Yeah, it's once again. I think this is more credit to Corn Esports. You know, they've closed the gap so much on Contact Noir as these weeks have progressed here, and just overall playing, like how they're positioning, the overall coordination. It's just not something's just not clicking for Contact Noir, and Corn Esports are rightfully taking complete advantage of that.
It's the exploit of mechanics right here. It's getting grabbed by the good old overpower. America wanted to see a little bit more freedom, so apparently they captured someone? Oh, that's the irony. Gotcha. Well, anyways, 4 out of 5 on Contact Noir are dead. For some reason, Corn Esports are demolishing the side of Contact Noir. They're also demounting them, and I don't feel that this is going well, because here's coming... What? That was questionable King Bomb, but Report Me will just get out of the fray in just a few moments.
Yeah, a few I think if we were playing him over, a couple question mark pings there, but I don't think he if he had gone through with that King Bomb, he would have been 1v5ing against Contact Noir. Even with a stun, I don't think you want to be doing that. But hey, I mean, if there's any Bomb King right now on Stone Keep that could actually 1 versus 5, it is Report Me. Once again, getting another kill onto Etsu's Cassie, another player who's just not been able to have the impact that we want to see here. Zenix remained relatively untouched throughout this game on the 18 streak. Conan falls as well. The bombs are stacking up. Cassie moving on, trying to get a kill. Will take down the support. Saki will engage with the assert dominance. Stun lands onto Zeta, but he's not going to go down just yet. Noise Overlord really far forward, looking down for Fruz, as a Battle Shout will get a bit of damage immunity. Saki's still on this point, but now he's going to be the focus point here. Bashing Ram keeps him alive, but he will get taken down from that Bomb King. 97% Fruz as well. Too far forward, is picked off by Corn Esports, and this might be enough for them to see off this game, as we're going to have a seismic crash straight into a death from Conan. Corn Esports, fantastic work so far. They're going to keep on throwing on to the point. They want to keep this going, and they really don't want me to stop talking. Wuffie, take us through the rest of this fight, please.
Well, the rest of the fight seems to be a curtain call of the century. Fruz will have no space here, and Overpower will connect up to Conan. Get away! And there's only Latty to touch the point in due time. The overtime is taken down, and Korn will get game 1 against Contact Noir. Bravo.